I'm Devorah Wallen, and I'd like to share my Tea for Two, my Torah thought, for 2 minutes, more or less. This week's Torah portion is Vayeitzei, referring to Yaakov's departure from Beersheba. There are many stories and themes in this week's parsha, but as usual, we can only focus on a detail or two. By divine providence, this Thursday is Thanksgiving, and we find Thanksgiving in our parsha. I'd like to focus on the name of the fourth child of Jacob, Yaakov, and Leah, Yehuda, after whom the Jewish people are named, Yehudim. Yaakov worked for his conniving uncle Lavan for 7 years to marry Rachel, whom he loved, then was swindled out of marrying her, and had to work another 7 years since Lavan, only ex post facto, claimed it was customary to marry off the older daughter first. Once Yaakov finally married Rachel, she was barren. Although Leah was his less desired wife, he had children with her first. She named each of them, showing gratitude for the blessings of her children. Her fourth child was Yehuda, the namesake of the Jewish people, Yehudim. The root of this name is hoda'ah, which means gratitude and thanksgiving, humility and yielding. Leah called her son Yehuda since she was grateful for having a fourth child. Prophetically, she knew that there would be 12 tribes from Israel, Jacob, her husband. Since Yehuda was her fourth son, that meant between the 4 women, Rachel, Zilpah, Bilhah, and Leah herself, she had a greater portion than would have been equally allotted between them. She was overjoyed with thanksgiving, hoda'ah, and called her son Yehuda. Also, parenthetically, Yehuda's name in Gematria is 4 plus God's name, 26, as in the fourth child with Yud, He, Vav, and He, God's ineffable name. One interpretation is that through this lineage, God will be revealed and his name will be proclaimed in the world. Our Torah teaches that this will be especially in the times of Mashiach, when there will be world peace and acknowledgement, humility, and thanksgiving for this special time. As it says, on that day, Hashem will be one and his name will be one. Gratitude is not only found here in the Torah, it is in many places. The Torah knew the importance of showing gratitude, which encompasses a vast portion of a day in the life of an observant Jew. We have many reasons to thank Hashem every day. The first thing we say, even before getting out of bed, is Modeh Ani. I'm grateful that my soul was restored to me after sleep. This soul that has been entrusted in me is a part of him, Hashem. With it and through it, he grants us life. So from the moment we open our eyes at the beginning of the day, we are immediately grateful. According to many references in the Torah, we're supposed to say 100 blessings daily. These include the over 20 morning blessings that are said even before prayer. The blessings within the prayers, the 3 standing prayers, contain 19 more blessings each. That's almost 60 right there. We say blessings before and after eating food. We say a blessing on smelling a pleasant aroma, over anything that's pleasant, unusually beautiful, things that we enjoy, to show our appreciation. Because we're grateful for a fully functioning body, we even say a blessing after going to the bathroom. I find it fascinating how positive psychology and the sciences only found the health, mental health, and brain health benefits of gratitude in the late 20th century, while the Torah knew it all along. I sometimes tell my clients to journal gratitude for something in their life. One exercise I use is called Track It Back. Track back each step that allowed you to appreciate something, even a cup of coffee. Consider this Talmudic statement. Ben Zoma said, "What labors did Adam have to carry out before he obtained bread to eat? He plowed, he sowed, he reaped. He bound the sheaves, he threshed the grains, winnowed the chaff, selected the ears, ground them, sifted the flour, kneaded the dough, and baked it. Only then was he able to eat. But I get up and find that all these things have already been done for me." Elie Wiesel said, "When a person doesn't have gratitude, something is missing in his or her humanity. A person can almost be defined by his or her attitude toward gratitude." Let's think about ways, not just this week of Thanksgiving, but mindfully make regular efforts to show our appreciation and gratitude to God and those around us for what we have. Especially now, when connecting with people is harder than ever, let us think of out-of-the-box ways to show our gratitude, giving thanks to others. During these days of physical distancing, let us come closer in our relationships through showing our appreciation following the archetypal Jewish value of hoda'ah, thanksgiving.